Hello everyone, welcome to another GoGoMuffin guide, and today we will be talking about a catch mechanic that not many people know, and it happens between day 6 and day 7, and honestly it's such a good way to allow the more casual players or players who started a couple hours late on release day or server open day to catch up to the rest of the general public, or even the day 0 or the minute 0 players. And I absolutely love this because for those of you that have played GoGoMuffin, you know how casual and friendly this looks, right? And for those of you that haven't played, just look how cute this is. It's a mobile MMORPG that has a lot of the idle mechanics but can get very intense due to the dungeons, or as they call it, the rift fights. But here we are talking about this catch mechanic because on day 1 when you log into the game, you could be, due to time zone difference or work, actually be a couple hours behind. So you can see I'm level 65, but I am a couple hours behind in terms of progression. And now my map partner is actually pretty close in terms of progression with me, but for the rest of the people, some were 2 levels ahead at times, right? And if you take a look at the rankings now though, we can see that everyone is at level 65 because the catch-up mechanic kicked in. That's right, the level cap is quote-unquote level 65, and I absolutely love this, allowing people who essentially even starting on the second half or close to reset of day 1 to catch up to everyone else, because essentially what's happening right now is everyone is stuck at 13-8 and their level cap is also stuck at level 65, and now they cannot progress through that until they unlock the path of heroes, which is the class change, and that is also time gated right now on the Hero Chronicle chapter 2 unlock, which happens in 4 hours. And this is honestly what I like, because essentially a lot of people reach the level 65 max HP cap, max EXP cap a couple of hours ago already, even yesterday. And because I am at most 2 levels down, right, I was able to catch up those 2 whole levels, and still before the 4 hours even kick in, will be at max EXP, which means that as soon as this is unlocked and we go into the next pass, I will be at the same pace as those people that started at minute 0 of server open, and that is absolutely such a fantastic feeling. I will not be behind in maps, and everything's good. And what does this mean for newer players is, as you can see, I'm on server 1. Once you go into a brand new server, because they're opening servers, I believe, every single day at a certain time frame, you don't have to wait for a brand new server open time if you're playing this for the long term, essentially, because if a server opens every single day, you can join that server at any time, because if you are joining after that 24-hour period, a new server will open, right? But as long as you're joining within that 24-hour period, you will be able to catch up on day 6/7 because of this mechanic. And I just can't stress enough how good this level cap mechanic is, allowing everyone to hit level 65 and also hit that max EXP level cap, and we will be able to tackle the class change quest together once that unlocks in about 4 hours. So with that said, honestly, some games allow you to, if you will, really hard get ahead in terms of stamina, in terms of levels. Of course, this game allows you to get ahead if you pull for a lot of the attacks and pets to increase your stats, but this level catch-up mechanic is honestly super awesome. So with that said, let's go over what I've done in pretty much the first week of GoGoMuffin. So you can see I'm a warrior on my DPS build as I'm pushing content, the maps, but I also have a tank build, and that's what I am essentially built for. I'm the main tank for my guild, and honestly it's such a good time because tanks, they do have quite a few mechanics you have to go through, and I just love being able to tank all the enemies and keeping my friends alive. I've also got 2 pets. The first one is the Blade Hound, tank focus, and the second is Smarty. Now don't make my mistake, I should have went for Blade Hound plus either Colt or Demon Hound, okay, instead of going for 3 straight copies of Blade Hound. But it's alright, because after reset we'll be able to pull for more pets. And most importantly, I've been saving up a lot of my resources for the paper plane event, and that is going to allow me to propel my characters a bit further, because you want to save your pulls. When you use it during the paper plane event, you get additional reward. So we'll be saving for that, and I'm glad I joined a very active guild that is quite nice and guiding me through a lot of content. And here I'm going to donate 3 times, and you should always donate 3 times to your guild to help them level up as soon as possible. And for the rest of the things, I've upgraded for my skills, I've upgraded my passive, and now just waiting for the next path. And as you can see, a lot of pop-ups because we are saving for our event to use the pulls. My gears are somewhat upgraded. I still have a long ways to go, especially as you can see my weapon is only at T3. I want multiple tubes, push T5, and I also want, after I do more of these, pull for the Gauntlet of Power, and I should be able to get much further once these are sorted. So yes, overall I think the progression is coming nicely, and I'm super excited to see what we have in store for the next part, because the next level cap to catch up is gonna be 80. So essentially in a week's time you can take about 1 day off and just getting the passive stuff, and you'll still be good to go. And I love this progression system, and it's truly fitting for a more casual game like this. So overall, extremely happy, and I'll share more guides and updates on my GoGoMuffin journey, especially I think when the paper plane event comes out. I will be pushing really hard. So hopefully keep you guys posted on what's to come. And it's TIMAEUSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.